Visible Companion Affinity is a mod that allows you to monitor the metrics that describe your relationship with your 4 companions in Starfield. It is a completely restructured and reimagined version of one of my earliest mods for Fallout 4 of the same name. The most fundamental feature of the mod is that each like, dislike, love, hate notification by your companions are now followed by an additional message in the top right corner of your screen that tells you the updated affinity value in percentage format and the amount it has been changed by that recent affinity event. If you don't want to wait for the next affinity event though, you can of course check the current affinity value as well as the current affinity level and anger level of each of your companions anytime by talking to them and selecting the appropriate dialogue option, which you can find at the bottom of their personal questions topic. The mod also puts a handheld companion affinity terminal into your inventory. This terminal works pretty much the same way as a holotape functioned in Fallout 4, and it comes in the form of an aid item by default. You can keep it in your inventory, you can favorite it to use it with a hotkey, or you can get rid of it and craft another terminal at an industrial workbench anytime you need one. Within the terminal you can see a summary of your companions as well as a detailed relationship info on each of them, including a historical log of recent affinity events and how these affected the affinity value. This recent events history contains a maximum of 10 affinity events and will start empty. So no matter how far you are in your Starfield journey, it won't show you affinity events retrospectively, just the ones that would happen after installing and enabling this mod. The terminal also gives you mod settings. You can hide the affinity check dialog option from your companion's personal topic. You can hide the affinity value notifications if you find the amount of notifications overwhelming. You can pin or unpin the terminal item from the top of your inventory. And you can also change the terminal to show up as a weapon or apparel inventory item instead of being an aid item. Note that activating the terminal as a weapon or an apparel item should not unequip your currently equipped weapon or armor. And finally, you also have the option to hide the terminal recipe from the industrial workbench. Just make sure you don't lose the one in your inventory after choosing this option, otherwise you may end up without a single terminal in your inventory and without the ability to craft one. Thank you for watching. Please come back and endorse the mod if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Starfield mods in the future, and take care.